Howdy y'all, I'm here to make another video today. I'm accompanied by my kitten, Poo Kitten. I know. Today's video is going to be a response to an article I read on WordPress, which is nauseating, more or less. It's called The Uglification of Modern Women, and she goes on ranting about some shit in the beginning, and then she gives a list of 5 ways to cultivate loveliness rather than ugliness. And this is my response to each of her stupid little bullshit rules for society, or more or less just women, because it doesn't say anything about men in this article other than what they like, because she knows what men like and all, being a woman, right? But alright, we're going to start off with number 1. Exercise and lose weight. Yes, it's hard. No, you probably won't be a size 2. I'm not. But don't give up and accept your fat, ladies. Fight the good fight. Even if the results are imperfect, your man will appreciate the effort. Now, out of everything on this list, this is actually probably the only one that I can kinda a little bit agree with. Not because we need to please our man or whatever, but because I believe that promoting people to be healthy is not a bad thing. Recently, there's been this whole fat acceptance movement that I can kind of agree with, but I'm kind of on the fence about it because I feel like they more or less shun people who promote other people to be healthy, and I don't think there's anything wrong with informing the general public of the negative consequences of eating unhealthily, because how are people supposed to know that sitting around playing Xbox and McDonald's are bad for them if no one tells them that? You can always leave it up to the parents. Sometimes parents do the same shit, and here they are with type 2 diabetes, fucking about to have a heart attack walking to the mailbox. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to promote being healthy, but to shame people for being overweight, that's a completely different thing. And to promote people to be healthy to please your man, no, that's not the same thing at all. If your man doesn't accept you if you lose a little bit of weight, or woman, because, there's lesbians out there too, then fuck that man or woman. I mean, I can understand if you're 300 pounds and you gain that much weight and you're like, okay, you should lose a little bit of weight because I can't get to your vagina and it's starting to able, I can't even get a boner anymore. I can understand, extreme examples like that, but generally, if they're gonna bitch if you gain a couple pounds here and there, then they're probably a terrible person and you should probably find somebody else that's better. I mean, maybe that guy can go date the person who wrote this fucking article. That'd be great. But yeah, we're gonna move on to number 2. Sweatpants and pajama bottoms in public? Come on. And quit with the army pants and punked out black slutwear. Put on a dress. Dresses and skirts look better than pants on most women. If you're a few pounds or more overweight, pants are the worst thing you can wear, as they draw attention to your thighs, hips, and tummy, areas which are gracefully covered by a dress or skirt. Wear hosiery unless it's the middle of the summer. I love that last part too, wear hosiery unless it's the middle of the summer. This is a fucking, it seems like you're at Walmart and they're telling you what you're allowed to wear to work. That's what it seems like. It's just, that's nauseating. Fuck you, first of all, for telling us what to wear. As women, our job is to be just that, women. That's it. We're not supposed to be these little pretty machines that walk around and look pretty for everyone. I mean, I don't really know how to break it down more than that. If a woman wants to wear sweatpants in public, that's fine. If a woman wants to wear a dress in public, that's fine. One is not more acceptable than the other. It's just fucking clothes. Maybe she's in a hurry. Maybe she doesn't feel comfortable in a dress. I know I'm not a big fan of dresses. I have 3. I wear them on rare occasions. That's all there is to it. I'm kind of a tomboy. I don't really like overly effeminate clothing. Most of the time I'm wearing jeans and a band shirt. That's just how the fuck I am. And there is nothing goddamn wrong with that. So fuck you for shaming me for not dressing exactly to your goddamn personal standard. I'm fucking worried about what you got to say about me anyway. And number 3 is pretty much the same shit. It's just about makeup. Wear a little makeup every day. You don't need to cake on black eyeliner and red lipstick, but a light application of makeup and neutral colors will make you look fresh, pretty, and put together. And unless you're a Katy Perry, eschew all the weird stuff like eyeshadow and blue lipstick. Most normal men hate that look on average women. Oh, well, what makes you assume I'm going for normal women? Maybe people who do weird things want weird mates, possibly? Ever thought of that, bitch? But, no, I'm gonna comment on makeup, and it's kind of like, I guess, somewhat ironic, because I'm talking about how I don't wear makeup, and I'm wearing makeup. But just watch any of my other videos, I'm not wearing makeup in those, and the only reason I'm wearing makeup in this one is because I had a job interview, and, you know, time and a place for everything. So, I'm not a big fan of makeup, I'm really not. It's expensive, it's bad for your skin, it's physically annoying, like, when you sweat when you have makeup, it's all, like, yeah, it's all gross and stuff, and, like, your eye itches, you have to be like, oh, okay, can't mess up my eyeliner, because otherwise you have like this big black smudge on your face. And I don't feel like I'm obligated to paint my face every day to go out in public. Like, how dare I show my actual face? Now, there's a lot of women that like makeup and it gives them pleasure and empowerment to put it on or whatever and they feel pretty. Go for it. I don't give a shit. Do what you want. I just gave you the reasons why I don't personally like it. Am I saying, I don't like makeup, therefore no one should wear it? I'm not saying that, because then I would be just like this bitch, but like the mirror of it. Which is why I hate social justice warriors, because all they do is mirror racists and bigots. But I digress once again. Two more. Please stop with the excessive tattooing and all the facial piercings. This is ugly. You're not Kate Von D. And even she doesn't look good with all that. It's just she is naturally beautiful. Take the metal out of your place and replace it with a smile. Oh, someone needs to tell this bitch about the concept of subjectivity, because she fails to see it for some reason. Some men are specifically into alternative girls, or I guess which is the word for people who have a lot of facial piercings and tattoos. I mean, it's popular in goth culture. I can't fucking talk, man. Punk culture, whatever, the hardcore kids, doesn't really matter. Some people like the way it looks. Plenty of people like the way it looks. Go on Tumblr, look up alternative models. They'll have thousands of notes with guys and girls reblogging, saying how hot and sexy they are. Me, personally, I find guys that don't have any tattoos or piercing more or less boring. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but nothing makes them stick out. I find the shit especially attractive. And that's just my opinion, but once again, subjectivity. Subject-fucking-tivity. Not everybody thinks the same thing is hot. You need to wrap your goddamn small mind around that concept, you simple cunt. But here we go. Here's the last one. Perhaps maybe the most offensive of all, if that's possible. Try being sweet and pleasant instead of loud and foul-mouthed. When exactly did women begin using F-bombs every other sentence? By far the worst potty mouths I hear nowadays are women. Swearing like a sailor doesn't make you attractive. It doesn't make you powerful. This is a prime example of feminist women developing a caricature of men in their minds and then seeking to emulate it. Also, don't complain about every little thing and be so incredibly insensitive and quick to take offense, and never ever drink to the point of being drunk, especially in public. The only thing uglier than a drunk man is a drunk woman. No kidding, it's really not that big a deal. I love how this bitch says not to complain. Man, she's complaining about complaining. It's like hypocrisy in its like most basic motherfucking form. This whole blog is a giant complaint. And also, don't tell people what words they can and can't say. Fucking is not a masculine or effeminate word. Women curse, men curse, fuck off. Equality. I hate the fact that we're supposed to like paint women out as these dainty little sweet, innocent, just submissive, listening people. We are individuals. Some of us are loud, some of us are quiet, both are fine. If we look down and we see a vagina, we're not expected to act any different if you look down and you see a dick. Oh, this cat is just acting the fuck up. But yeah. And getting drunk too, women aren't allowed to get drunk? Really? Since the fuck when? I mean, drunk people are annoying, yeah, but men and women are equally annoying when they're drunk. This is coming from someone who's dating an alcoholic. I know. But yeah, I would elaborate further on this and bitch more, but I can't because I'm approaching the 10-minute mark. So comment and tell me what you think. hopefully you agree with me and not this bitch.